Now we should be live.
All right, what's it called?
I forgot to click a certain button.
The audacity.
That's our problem.
Shane, why?
Now we 100% should be live. That was the problem. All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Okay. Hi, everybody. So, welcome. I am officially back from a long break. Ava likes to show us her ceiling, but this is Chief. We got Ava here. We're all going to have some fun. And welcome to Sundari Command Updates, where we will bring you the freshest news, hopefully, of the Star Wars community, the news and the news of the Star Wars community, and all the updates that they're going to be giving us. So, we're going to get right into this. Ava's going to keep showing us her ceiling because Ava is now magically gone.
Ooh,
So right now, until Ava gets back, it's going to be me and Chief for a little bit. But welcome, everybody. Happy to have you all back. And as I said, I'm your host, Shane Sherman, along with Chief. And not confuse everybody, we're still part of Sundari Broadcast Systems. And now we have Ava back.
Hello.
Yay!
What's up, I'm here.
Yeah, all right. Ava is back with some terrible ass light. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Oh, get the light fixed over here. Jeez.
It's one light.
Me and Chief's faces are showing beautifully.
I got studio lighting.
Hey, listen.
I got natural lighting. Get on my level.
I'm kidding.
Get on my
I
level.
don't have studio
Get on my
lighting.
level. Get on my level.
Hang on. If I sat back over there, I'm pale as shit, so I would just be poof. So no.
I will take pale rather than the dark lighting.
No.
It's fine. We're supposed to be talking about Star Wars.
Let's get into Star Wars. Everybody. Happy to have you all here. Happy to have everybody here. Let's get right into Star Wars. And I'm just going to pull up my feeds real quick. So you're going to see me looking down occasionally, everybody. Don't think of that as me being rude. So just to get the old stuff out of the way. We're just going to do an overall review of Bad Batch. You know, I know some of us have seen it. I know some of us have not seen it. Go ahead. He's over there. He's over there for me. That guy over there, you know.
I have 2 episodes.
So we're just gonna do an overall opinion on Bad Batch, and I'm not. This is just we're not gonna really talk about some episodes. We may talk about maybe like some clips there and there, but overall opinion, I think me and Ava are gonna get into a fight over this one. I am not impressed.
Oh.
I've been given when I'm delivered certain episodes, I love it. Overall, not impressed. I feel like we could have been focusing more on certain plot lines.
Okay. That is fair. But also, we don't have to be focusing on the plot lines every 2 seconds. Like, it's important to have, like, certain episodes that just, like, are fun and are there for fillers. And I see that.
Yeah, I can take a filler episode, though, but I think Chief would agree with me on this one. I don't mind a good filler. But if you don't deliver the filler properly and it's just lackluster, doesn't really contribute to the overall storyline that we're getting at here, like season 1 was contributing, it's not, we're not going there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not time to focus on those plot lines yet. Maybe some other shows have to come out with things first, and maybe some other things have to be done first before they could go back to focusing on the certain things.
It's not a bad thought. I'll give you that. But the only critique I'm gonna have with your thought is we're in orders, like pre-orders, like we're in the beginning years of the Empire. What other shows do we have to think about that's going to contribute to us Bad Batch? You had Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan's now done, and there's not a lot more. All you have is Mando right now. So what else are we trying to contribute to Bad Batch when we basically already have everything? Andor takes place 5 years before the New Hope. And so don't get me wrong, I love Bad Batch. When they deliver their episodes. But when they're not delivering, I'm not having it,
And that's true. But again, like I am a sucker for the smaller episodes. So they make me happy.
Okay. We're gonna move right along. That's our opinions of Bad Batch. If you want to hear actually more in-depth reviews on Bad Batch, please check out every Saturday with Charlie and Dom. They'll be going to more in-depth views. I sadly won't be there because of other things going on, but I'll be hosting here. We're gonna go right into Mandalorian, because Mandalorian is a big thing. Big thing. And Chief should be caught up here.
Yes, I am caught up.
Oh, good.
So this is spoilers now. If we're entering a spoiler domain, you're also going to hear some opinions and thoughts. Okay. Overall, I'm impressed, Mandalorian.
Personally,
Me too.
I liked the episode as a whole.
Tea?
Yes, a lot of tea. But I feel like it could have had more Mando instead of.
That is the biggest critique I've heard. But I was, as much as I'm on board with you right there, Chief. 100% on board with you right there. I don't mind what we got. It's very interesting to actually show how the new. We've had this argument before.
No. I agree with you. I agree with you in that aspect.
If Mr. Certain somebody is in the chat, we've had this argument before, but the New Republic is literally the Empire with a smile on its face.
It is indeed.
That is the New Republic right now.
Did we notice the big blue banner that was on the building that
just draping over the
just
totally Empire
happened to be the exact opposite colors of the Empire?
Yeah, it was just just like what's the word? I can't think of the word. Like, never mind.
Please say it, Ava. Let's have an let's have this discussion now.
No. Actually, no. I do like have an argument for like for like you, Shane, but I'm not gonna do it now because then like that'll take forever.
For anyone who doesn't know, please feel free to join Discord on Sundari Broadcast System and Star Wars Unity. But we have some lively debates about how the Empire is actually the good guys.
Empire's better than the Republic.
High five there, Chief.
Evil. That is all I will say. Evil.
We're not gonna get into it now. We're just here to discuss Mandalorian. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so Chief, I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. I would have loved some more Mando. I am right there with you, sir.
Yeah.
But with what we got with the Republic and the New Republic, the show kind of like how everything is playing out now. And I think I've seen a lot of edits on the Star Wars community. I've seen a lot of edits on TikTok and like a couple other places. But everybody's kind of like reminiscing the old days of like seeing those buildings, you know. And it was actually really interesting because if you kind of look at those shots, it's kind of almost a shot for shot of Episode 3.
100%.
To show the Republic, like the first couple shots you get of Coruscant, like, just shot for shot. You know?
Like it was beautiful.
It was. Who saw the plot twist coming from like a mile away?
I did. Oh my gosh! Like immediately.
Yes.
Like I saw it.
Why?
Like I was like, oh, she's gonna stab him in the back.
Why leave an ex-Imperial officer in a room with access to deadly technology?
Here's the thing. I brought this up to Chief. Don't take this any offense, but I love how Star Wars likes to pull stuff from the real world. And one of the things that they pulled from the real world was post-World War II, Nazis joining American NASA.
100%.
Nazi scientists into America. So like what they did there is actually not far from what it goes on in real life sometimes. And that was pretty dope. But I think everybody knew it was coming from a mile away, in my opinion, that she's gonna turn on him. She's
100%.
100%. Again, why did they leave her in a room with very deadly equipment?
Bro, they didn't give my man a chance to speak. You know, that's how. Here's the thing.
Like it's like I feel like hang on. Like I feel like if two Empire people, you know, were like in a star thing, and then one of them was like, "Hang on, wait a minute, hang on." Like I was set up. I feel like they should hear out that one. And kind of check their facts before they put him in a mind flare,
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want to understand. Don't mind my voice crack. I want to understand what they mean because they've obviously had been dealing with people that have relapsed. Mm-hmm. But how are people relapsing? Are they just relapsing to the Imperial days of like Imperial command structure? But even then, why are we doing certain things to them? Like, because when she looked at that one dude, she was like, he relapsed. So, like, what measures have they already been dealing with relapsed Imperial officers, Imperial officials now in New Republic government?
Like that one guy that was in the room that said that he went under the treatment as well. Like, was he a Imperial like officer at some point? Like, or was he a part of the Republic and just kind of went through the same thing as you did?
That's a good question because you don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the Twi'lek you're talking about, right?
Like it was the Akbar guy.
The
Oh.
Mon Cala
Like in the
dude?
medical room, like he said that he had undergone the
Yeah.
treatment himself.
So I wouldn't actually think he was part of the Empire because the Empire really stayed humanized more than alien.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really did not like the Mon Cala.
Yeah, so they
Did not.
mainly focused on humanized. So this guy was probably one of the test runners of like, let's make sure it works, you know, and I'll go for the grab, you know, or maybe he relapsed into something he had, like, you know, but still, mind playing people. Come on, literally. Hey, Ava, the Precious Rebellion you love fought for that. Now,
wait, what did you say?
The Precious Rebellion you love fought for that.
Yes,
remember
that.
Remember that.
Yes, but that's a whole other argument that I will have with you like after this because I built a whole case. I built a whole fucking case.
I'm so scared.
You should be.
So scared. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this real quick.
Oh,
first episode. Obviously, Bo-Katan lost her throne or her fortress on the moon planets, I believe so, Mandalore. Yeah. So obviously she lost that. But I know we've had some discussions of this on our own sideline, but let's just bring it out here. A lot of ships for an Imperial warlord. It was like really around 30 interceptors.
Yeah.
Like that was like a whole fucking.
That was a
lot. What's the word? A squadron, which I also have the. I also have a theory about that, right?
Well, bring it up. We're here to discuss possible theories. Now, everybody, I do want to address real quick before we go into this little ocean. When we start bringing up theories and rumors, obviously they're not true. They are all possibilities of what can be. You know, so don't take our word for it. Also, do your own research when you want to about this because we're bringing up certain subjects that you guys research. So yeah, let's dive into that, Ava. What's your theory?
Yeah. All right, so I feel like several Mandalorians they would have gone to Mandalore to actually see if their home world was like actually as far gone like as they have been told, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like if everybody has gone like that long with thinking that like it was gone, I have a feeling that some of the Mandalorians have tried to go back, but when they tried to leave, that squad could have killed them, and that's why no one knows that it's safe to go down is because like that squad could have been placed there to keep people from leaving the planet and telling the rest of them, hey, it's safe to go back.
All right. I like that theory. I do. It's an interesting theory. Personally, if you don't mind a little disagreement here.
Yeah.
I think the Empire, the warlord, whatever the warlord is, doesn't give two shits about Mando. No. They glass, like, mind my language, everybody. They glass the fuck out that plane. So I honestly do think this is a warlord. I think this isn't 100% a warlord that has been attacked by Bo-Katan and is just pissed off, you know?
Fair.
So wanted to get some little jab revenge, you know, at them. But I think me and Chief have discussed this before. A lot of ships for a warlord. I'm thinking a certain somebody is back, beginning to reunite like Imperials together.
His name rhymes with Schman Schmadmiral Schmon. I actually have a theory. I have a theory about this. So, you know how that the officer that betrayed the doctor in the
Mhm,
most recent episode.
mhm,
You know how she said she was a communications officer?
mhm.
Yeah, Shane knows where I'm going with this.
I think I know
Shane
where
knows
you're
where
going.
I'm going.
Go on.
Oh,
She could be put in place on Moff Gideon's ship by Thrawn,
oh,
and
oh.
she's a sleeper agent
For Mr. Daddy Ultron.
for Schmon.
Yeah.
For
So
Schmon.
I've talked about this. Biggest tease we ever got for Thrawn, which is most likely the biggest tease we're ever going to get, is obviously the Purgles that we saw in the first episode.
100%.
Mhm.
That's the biggest tease we're going to get.
100%.
I think we all can agree here. They're not going to show Thrawn and Mandalorian. They may end credit, the possibility of an end credit scene for Thrawn.
Oh,
That's up in the window, you know.
But maybe a hint. Like
they
they
may-
may
yeah.
hint at it.
100% we may get hints for him. They're coming out. I like that theory though, Chief. That's a good theory. That's a big brain.
I
That's
pieced
big
it
brain.
together. I pieced it together when Ava was talking about her theory, and I was like,
He was like connecting the dots.
It's like, do-do-do-do.
No,
Like,
I do like it.
What's it called? Like, also, like, I do have a small thing to add on to like my thing. Okay, so okay, this is a actual question because I cannot remember. Why did the Empire bomb the planet?
"That is a good question."
I think it. Honestly,
Wasn't it part of the Rebels storyline?
no, they didn't
Or did they
bomb it during
do-
that
Or
timeline.
did they do
I
that
think,
all on Concordia?
No. So I
What?
believe. Let's look that up real quick. It's a great question. Why did the Empire bomb Mandalore? Here we
Because
go.
it was just like if we can't find an answer, like I have. a
Uh,
theory to
Imperial
that.
Time bombed the service man as they would never have. Yeah, so basically, it was basically they realized they would never have the control over Mandalore, so they wanted to basically make sure there was no faction left.
Exactly, and also, what's it called? Mandalorians, they are scary. Like they are skilled fighters that go back for hundreds and hundreds of years. And so I feel like the Empire would prefer to have them uh what's the word? Uh I can't say it, but they'll be everywhere.
Better.
Like everywhere else. And I feel like if they were all to come back to Mandalore, like, oh, it's safe, they would probably grow a whole lot stronger like than they were. So I feel like this could be still like the Empire, like, okay, we can't let that happen because they could be a very big problem in the future if we let them all come back
Oh,
and
wow.
be like one thing again.
Okay, so I'm going to show two comments real quick from a certain somebody who's in here.
Oh, look who's in here.
Empire is good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Evil!
I'm so happy that you
Evil!
agree, right?
Evil.
I'm so happy you agree. But okay, I do like it. That is an interesting thing. But I
Thank
honestly,
you.
I think it just goes back to the Empire doesn't give two shits about Mandalore anymore. They glass the fuck out of the planet. I think it kind of goes back to that. I think honestly that squadron was there just to fuck up Bo-Katan. That's I think personally what was going
I
on.
mean, yeah, but also again, but why? Because at this point, she is a nobody. At this point, she has hang on. She's got she's got no people to back her up now. Like everyone kind of just left her, so she is a nobody now until until Mando came back.
Yes, so I can agree with you to an extent, but we have to consider what season 2 also told us. Bo-Katan and her people were raiding Imperial ships left and right.
Yeah.
So honestly, it could just be a greedy warlord. It could be a pissed off warlord just wanting to get his jab and revenge. And what better time that she has nobody, you know?
That is fair.
I mean, he sent 25 ships to get the job done. He was probably expecting some resistance.
And bombers too.
Yeah. 4 bombers.
They bombed
Four
her
bombers
entire
and-
home to the ground.
an
Yeah.
entire squadron of TIE interceptors.
Yeah.
I can agree. So honestly, do we have any last talks about Mandalore? But I mean, the Mandalorian. I mean, if there's one more thing I'd like to discuss, how do we feel about Bo-Katan being redeemed?
I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know, because on one hand, I'm excited to see where it goes, but on the other hand, it's Bo-Katan Kryze.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna take off the helmet.
Yeah, she's gonna take off her helmet,
I feel
or
like that is fair.
or we're gonna see a new light in not the no no I hate that no that makes me so angry. No God, now I can't focus on anything but that. No. If we're gonna see a new light in the tint of Bo-Katan's visor, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're gonna see her do more things with more people, because now she actually has a force to pull with.
Mm-hmm.
Since Axe Woves and Koska Reeves left. Also, don't know if y'all noticed this, Clan Eldar is with the Children of the Watch.
I did notice that. I did this. They said it. They were if you turn on subtitles, they said it.
I saw the signet. I saw the signet on a dude's shoulder, and I was like, "That's Clan Eldar."
Okay, has
I agree, with you.
Has Vizsla pretty pissed off.
Oh, very.
100%. I honestly think, and this is a theory that I'm going to go. I don't want to assume. I think Bo is going to want to grab the Mythosaur to get some hype there. But I honestly think the hope is that Bo realizes that she's not meant to lead Mandalore, and that it should be a leader like Din who can be best of both worlds for her.
100%.
Yes.
It should 100% be Din at this point. I mean, whatever direction they do.
I think Bo-Katan could have realized that in Rebels when she was gifted the saber by Sabine, because she didn't win it, so she can't technically be the leader.
I think in Rebels it was more of like the clans were like, we support you.
Yeah,
basically.
100%.
It wasn't like you beat this guy in combat, you're automatically. It was like, we support you. You know, yeah.
But yeah.
Could I say a thing quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so about Bo-Katan being ready, and like also yes, like I agree with this. I'm not gonna lie, I see it and I understand it.
I hope
I'm like,
we get Katie
okay,
Sackhoff or Dave Filoni on the show one day.
Is mad about it, but also I'm like, I can't be mad because I see it and I understand it and I kind of love it. Not gonna lie.
But
also, the audacity. But okay, again, I can understand it. But anyway, so about her being redeemed, it's like, okay, again, it's her, so she's probably going to take off the mask, but at the same time, she could kind of see this as a chance to let's say it, revive her house.
Oh, 100%.
And like exactly like what's it called, she can see this like as her chance. And also I do agree that she's going to go after like the thing down there, because it's like,
it's a big boy.
Exactly. Like also plus she did not tell Din, hey, that's down there, so she wants to keep the information for herself. And also plus, if she teams it, that will give her house like a huge jump, like back up, like in the ranks.
I want to
like,
give her house a huge jump. That gives her claim with the throne.
Exactly. And also, may I just say that the big guy, Mandalorian, yes, he's not happy.
Oh yeah, no.
He's not happy about this at all. Like he is
mad.
not.
He's mad.
Like he is not, because what's it called? Like Chief, like I'm sorry to interrupt. But Din has a Darksaber. He's already mad about that because he thinks like that, like it should be his. And then Bo-Katan comes back and he's like, no. Like, and I'm like, I can see, like, I can see why he's mad, but I'm like, he's gonna be a problem in the future.
Oh yes.
Did you guys, on like an air note, I recently found this out. It's kind of interesting, but you guys know that was Jon Favreau?
Yeah. He voices every Vizsla.
Yeah.
He's voiced pre Vizsla.
Oh, heck yes.
I think
Past Vizsla.
in one scene there was a quick voice line by Tar Vizsla.
Yeah, he's voiced
He
basically.
voiced that too.
Yeah.
Oh.
On another note, I want to point out what
You saw a
he
comment.
said. Yes. What happened to the protectors? I love this comment because we don't technically know, but we also do.
They basically.
'Cause,
Yeah, Chief said it. Just go for it.
They-
Go for it.
They basically just kind of up and left. Fen Rao kind of was like, I'm kind of done with this. I'm going to go fight for Sabine and Clan Ren. But where did that leave the other protectors? They were just kind of there.
So yeah, obviously, I think
So,
honestly, I think they just fell apart. That's my personal.
yeah.
It all just fell about.
Yeah. Sorry. One more point. I think Bo-Katan is going to tell the armorer about the mythosaur.
I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Because the armorer is so knowledgeable, Bo-Katan is kind of obligated to say, hey, what the heck? I thought these were dead.
Yeah.
But it's also likely that mythosaur could have been placed back on Mandalore while the Kaminoans were still cloning beasts before the Galactic Republic was like, hey, we need an army. So it's very likely, but it's also very kind of a stretch and a reach, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is the perfect time now. The segue off of Mandalorian. Who's got some last minute thoughts?
No, that was it.
All right.
Those are my.
So now we are going to segue, and this is where I'm going to once again repeat myself. From now on, we're going to be discussing rumors, theories, and leaks. These are not all true. Most can be true, but still, we're going to be going through here. So don't take our word. Do your own research if you want to. But we're going to be discussing our own leaks, theories, all sorts of stuff. So we're going to transition back to Thrawn, and we're going into Ahsoka. We're going to discuss with Ahsoka.
Fuck yeah!
Right. Because there's a money ball of Ahsoka here, and I want to do. So I want to just talk about this. What are we thinking? What's going on with Ahsoka? Before we get into some leaked set photos, before we get into some rumors, what is our overall thoughts here?
Okay.
Hang on, I just saw a thing.
Oh my god!
What?
Yeah, no, I saw it too. I know exactly what you're talking about, and no,
Absolutely not. You know who your comment is. You know who you are. Stop it. I'm not showing that comment.
No.
But what's your best Wookiee joke or fact? Does anyone want to reply to that? I'll put it up here. Anyone got a Wookiee? Come on. No Wookiee jokes or facts?
Did you know Wookiees live like for thousands of years?
Wait, hang on.
Yes. Very, very, very good. I think, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm pulling up a Wookiee joke right now.
Oh my god. That's cheating.
All right.
Hey.
Okay. Let's go with this one. To celebrate Star Wars, we baked some Wookiee cookies. They're a little chewy on the inside.
I hate it.
Me too.
Whoa, you're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like that casting. I'm sorry. I saw a link and I was like,
1 second.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. 1 second, hang on. Like I'm sending this to you, Shin, because like my speech is a little iffy. But though, there you go.
Oh God. Okay. I don't want to read all of them. I've heard a few. So I'll give you one more. Mr. Paul. Why did Chewbacca's socks have a hole in it? How else could he put his foot in it?
That made no sense.
Socks have
Oh,
holes.
I
Chief.
hate it. I hate it.
Why did Chewbacca get sent back down to play minor league baseball? Why?
Oh no, why?
I don't know.
Best Star Wars jokes worth it.
Oh God, I'm a little scared. I'm gonna wait for the punchline on that one.
Like I'm very
but
scared.
hey, bad Star Wars jokes are always fun. So let's get right into this. Let's get into it.
Alright.
So I want to go back into this. He was making too. Oh my God. He was making too many Wookiee mistakes. That was a good one. I'll give you that one. All right. So we're getting off topic here. Let's get right back into the topic here. Ahsoka, what are some? Let's go over some overall thoughts, and then Ava, I'm gonna have you lead with this one. Like, what are we thinking?
Wait, what?
I'm letting you lead with this one. I'm letting you
All
think and just get your thoughts out before we address some leaks and rumors.
Okay, hang on. First thing is, they better be healing some of the mental trauma they gave us. If they don't, I'm gonna be sad. But hey, like at least heal a smidge of the mental trauma they put us through.
It is the king of emotional trauma, Dave Filoni.
I know. Like I know, but he can heal a little bit of it. Like,
yes.
like oh yes,
Yes.
like oh yes, like absolutely yes. Oh my gosh, what? Like,
I'm gonna keep this one up here a little bit while we discuss our thoughts.
Okay, except though, but that's just me, because or else Dave has to pay for my fucking therapy. But
Everybody's at this point.
heck yes, but okay, like again, what's it called? She and Sabine, like I hope, like are going to go and find like Ezra and kick
Thrawn,
yes,
Schmons.
but also Thrawn knew Anakin and then Darth Vader, right? So like maybe we'll get like a bit on that, like where like he's like, hey, I knew your master, and I also knew him like when he turned into the like the Sith Lord, and like I'm hoping that we get a bit on that, and also like I also hope that like they basically tell Ahsoka it's not your fault that Anakin turned. Quit blaming yourself. But that's just me, like hoping that like that'll happen.
All right. We'll segue right to Chief. Chief, what are some thoughts? What's some overall thoughts?
Personally, I think it's going to be a great series. I'm really excited for it. Personally, with the Thrawn casting news that we've gotten here recently, I'm not I am excited to see Thrawn, but I'm not exactly happy with the casting. We're getting Will Mickelson.
You're not excited for Will Mickelson?
No, because I think a couple other people could do it better. So I'm sure Will is going to do an amazing job. But
yes, I agree with the comment there.
You know the actor who played Loki in the Loki series and all of Marvel?
Yes.
I think he would
Tom,
be
right?
Tom Hiddleston.
Oh,
I think he would be a great Thrawn and would pull it off really well.
So I don't know, Chief, to cut you off there in a second. Did you know Will Mickelson played the voice actor as Thrawn?
Yes, I did.
Oh?
Okay.
Wait. Guys, I got a cat.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it because I'm mixed opinions on it right now.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah, are you done with the thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got this one right here. I actually agree. So I'm going to go into my thoughts right here. I would love to see what happened with Ezra and Thrawn. Personally, I don't think you're going to see that first season unless they curveball us with it. You might see. We might see it. Maybe though we might see that type of storyline, but I don't know yet. To answer when it is sent, Ahsoka. I mean, you're not asking for when it airs. I think you're more asking what timeline setting. It's set. It's during the Mandalorian time, so 5 years after. Well, actually, now it's 7 years after Return of the Jedi.
Oh, really?
We're 7 years after Return of the Jedi. So yeah.
7 ABY.
No,
Henry Cavill
no, absolutely not.
I don't know. It might work, but it also might not.
Yeah,
Henry Cavill has a lot of other projects that he's working on. Right
Let's see what Mr. Wilmington delivers, because he did an incredible voice acting of Thrawn.
100%.
He did incredible. I want to see what he delivers, though. So we're gonna have to wait to see that, though. So let's just jump right into the rumors now. Let's just go dive in.
Hang on, I have one more theory. Sorry.
He would look like.
Are they gonna have? I forget his name, but he is the voice actor for Maul for Rebels and the Clone Wars.
Oh, Sam Witwer?
Yeah, Sam Witwer. Is he going to be playing Maul?
He's dead.
Like, Maul's dead.
Maul's dead.
Oh, Maul is dead.
Yeah.
Maul is dead.
Yeah, no, Maul's dead.
I forgot. I apologize. I apologize. I got my timelines off. I apologize.
Like, imagine,
Go on, Shane.
like, imagine, like, what's it called?
Maul.
Actually,
Actually,
just like, I'm too stubborn to die.
I am. Okay, since we're actually jumping in the rumors and what you just brought up, I will gladly address something real quick before we get into what is going on. There is an image of Ahsoka and Maul on set.
Where? No.
Flashbacks?
I think we are getting flashbacks. So
Wait,
here's what we're gonna be jumping into rumors now. Okay. So here's what we're gonna be jumping into rumors now. And leaks, and a lot of leaks actually. So we've already been confirmed. It's basically already been confirmed. Don't take my word exactly. Confirmed can be taken lightly. Most likely it's already confirmed. It kind of already is. They've casted another Ahsoka actor. So she's young Ahsoka. Yes. We've already casted another actor to play Ahsoka. I'm going to take away Chief for a second because he's out. But we've already casted another actor for Ahsoka. So, everybody, I'm really sorry. We've lost Chief.
Oh no, Chief.
Yeah, Chief. We lost Chief. So Chief had to go. Basically, if you want to see anything for Chief does. If you look up Chief X Hawk on Twitch and stream, he likes to stream there. He likes to stream. He likes to play video games. He streams basically a lot of games. I couldn't tell you exactly what he does because he's not here to tell you. But yes, go check out Chief if you want to there. Please also join the Discord links for Sundari Broadcast to go also see him there because he does stream in there as well. This will also lead you to Stars Unity, a couple other places, but we'll get into all that later. Back out to our rumors and leaks. So, adios, Chief. Okay, back to our rumors and leaks, though. Ava, since it's me and you now, it's just me and you now.
Hello.
So, one of the things that we did get confirmed is that there is a second Ahsoka actor, and it's most likely we're getting young Ahsoka. Which would be very interesting what flashbacks are being shown. So, overall, what we've been leaked, confirmed, going around is Hayden is reprising his role as Anakin Skywalker in this show, and he's donning his Episode 3 robes. Now, at first, I think I've already talked to Ava about this, but now at first you could think we're getting Force Ghost Anakin in his Episode 3 robes, which is kind of most likely the case.
Yeah.
But as you remember at the Return of the Jedi, when lovely as Anakin went into the Force, he was not donning his Episode 3 robes. He was donning these nice white robes with the cloak as usual, Yeah. So, personal theory of what I think they're going to show. And it's been rumored and leaked. I'll look it up on your own time if you want to. I'll even show it. But we may have a what if kind of. Ahsoka was on Mustafar.
No. Oh, Dave is just like trauma. Let's do it.
Man's all about trauma, So yeah, that's the big thing.
I can agree, but.
That's the big thing that Anakin is reprising his role and those lovely Episode 3 robes. And if we all remember Return of the Jedi, he's not wearing those robes. They make the argument that that just put Hayden's face over the dude. Still, he's not wearing those robes. So if Hayden is redonning the Episode 3 robes, we are most likely getting that what if of
Yep.
Ahsoka is on Mustafar. And
Yep.
that will be very, very interesting.
Oh no. Like, oh my gosh. Like, okay. Oh, okay. A part of me is like, I want to see that so bad because, like, it's like, yes. But also, it's like, my soul can't take it.
I feel you. I
Yeah.
honestly understand it because I don't want to see it, but I have
But,
to, but I'm all
like,
there to see
exactly.
it.
It's like, whoop. Like, oh my gosh. Like, also, okay. Okay. I know that Anakin would. m- He might win against Ahsoka, like if that kind
Are you
of was to
saying,
happen.
are you
But
saying you might?
shush, they are.
You,
Hey,
you
hey, hey, hey,
would.
hey, 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 hey. Ahsoka beat him like in the temple in the Rebels, so it's like
No, she didn't.
th- sh- she did for a bit, but then she didn't want to kill him.
She
She
caught him
could
off
have.
guard.
She could have killed him, but she didn't.
No, she couldn't have. She caught
She
him.
sliced off his
She.
mask. Like she
Thank
could
you,
have. Like
thank you, thank
she
you.
could
Real
have
quick,
cut off
the
his head.
might. He's
She
gonna
could
kill
have
her.
cut off his
Okay,
head.
Ava,
Okay,
you're
okay, yes,
talking. You're talking Nightfall Vader, the man
yes.
that slaughtered every Jedi in the temple. You're talking
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
basically
Okay, okay,
prime
fair.
version Anakin for his time on
Oh,
Mustafar. The only person that actually could have realistically beaten him at that moment is a Yoda or an Obi-Wan. Because
yeah,
Obi-Wan was literally, they trained together. They knew how they fought.
yeah.
Ahsoka's not beating him in that moment.
But like okay, fair. Like okay, fair. Like that's fair. Like I kind of forgot that there's a power difference at that time. But okay, yes. But though I'm like, how would that play out? Like would like Anakin where? Okay, yeah, no, like that is fair. Like that is fair. But still, again, like I'm like she could have maybe
He still
like so,
blocked a
but
very
that's just
lethal
because
shot.
like
She
I'm
just hit his
hardcore
mask and he
Ahsoka
went
fan.
down.
Fair. Okay. 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 But though I wonder how that would play out though, because I'm like, would he spare her? Like would she kind of join him like from like, her past like with the council? Like would she agree with him? Like like I would love to know like how that would turn out.
It's honestly some great questions you could bring up, because what are they gonna do with that? What if it is true? It could all be, like I said, it could be wrong. It could just be actually Hayden in episode 3 ropes as a ghost.
Yeah.
Um,
Like
but
exactly. No, like what's it called? Wait, hang on. Like I saw a comment, but exactly. She is fast and also like Anakin trained her to take down like opponents that are much bigger than she is. So I'm like, she would like have a great chance. Like again, uh she would she would most
I'm sorry,
likely lose.
she
But
struggled
again,
against Vader.
she would have a good chance. She would have a good chance. Like you can't
Uh,
tell me wrong. Like she would have a
we
good
can
chance.
debate that later. Right now, we
Okay,
got some
fine, fine,
theorizing to
fine,
do.
fine. Okay, fair enough. All right.
But
Except
like,
for that's all my thoughts on this for now because
yeah,
because I'm just trying to wait for it to come back. Like, okay, I'm gonna hold everything. I just gotta wait and see like what happens.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. It is what
Oh
is
yeah,
that storyline going to be like? What causes her to think that? Is it going to be her going through a forced trial? Like
hmm
trials, which that could be the case of what is going to happen. Is that
that could be.
it could be a trial of its own sorts. Also Chief is in chat, so hello Chief. We sent you off earlier. But yeah. Yeah, that could be okay. I would like to. I want to bring up this comment real quick that our good old boy brought up. I would
Yes.
think it's a type of thing like where he wants to go back into the light, but hears Pounce and remembers everything he does. Yeah, I can totally agree. Where it could be something like that. Totally can agree. But the thing is, like I said, what I'm talking about now is that I think it's gonna be like some form of like trial for her,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna be very interesting to see. What he could behold. That type of trial. Now, there have been no leaks on it. This is mainly rumor speculation, what I'm about to address right now. But
Mm-hmm.
Luke Skywalker could appear in the show. It's a possibility. They hit him. They hit him from Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. I could see them doing a slide hand on the table, getting him back in for a couple more shots.
Like just kind of like scoot him over. Like okay, like go do that one now.
Yeah, totally agree. But like I said, if we're getting past stuff, it could be something where the mall leaked photos are. If I can pull it up, let me try to find it here in a second.
Ooh, also I
If I
do
can-
want her name, Luke's sister, Leia. There we go. I want her to show up in this.
Bingo. Okay, so I actually have it right here, everybody, folks. I'm going to share my lovely screen where we're going to see right here.
Ooh.
This is Ahsoka show, and that
Yes.
is Darth Maul right there. With, if you look on the ground, some Death Watch Mandalorians
Oh shoot! Yeah, no, like that is.
and his saber. So this is a possibility of another flashback in Rebels time period, most likely, or it could be her own version of a trial if we are seeing stuff like this. But this looks pretty legit, in my opinion.
It does, yeah. Like no, because that is absolutely Maul.
But like
Also,
I said, don't take our word for it. Do your own research and do not set high expectations. Do not be like Marvel fans. Please do not set high expectations.
oh yeah, like please don't.
Yeah. So
Please no.
real quick, Rinsley, we will be addressing this earlier on, but you are correct. She is an Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But we are. I could for sure seeing seeing some flashbacks of a trial thing. Could be a fan film. Yes, could be a fan film, Rinsler. I could totally agree with you that. But if you look very closely and analyze that photo, it looks like Maul from Solo, like exact uniform, everything. It looks like Ahsoka from the show. Could be fan film. It could be fan film. 100%. Don't speculate.
Could you pull up that picture again, quick?
Yeah, I can do that right now.
Yeah. Because something just clicked. Yeah. No, let me see that.
So we're here on Twitter right now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, not now.
This might just be me, but is her Leku like it's kind of longer than it is in the what's it called? Like it's kind of longer than it was like when we saw her in The Mandalorian.
Yes, but they also did confirm that they are making it longer to make it more accurate.
Like exactly, but also those looks like the robes that Maul has on looks like the kind of robes he wore in episode 1.
They're also the Solo robes. If you rewatch Solo, that's the Solo robes.
I haven't watched that yet. I have never gotten the chance to watch that.
Yeah, in Solo, there's an end credit scene with Mr. Good old Hootie Shoes right here, and that is yeah.
Okay, so let's go. So they be in a desert, so it's either like let's go. So like it, yeah. So like it is definitely going to be a flashback or maybe possibly a trial, but I am.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a flashback.
Yeah, interesting to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
But overall, they kind of just really dive deep into these Ahsoka rumors and links because sadly, I don't think I'll have time to discuss Acolyte. We may run over to discuss Acolyte just a little bit, but we're gonna be talking about Ahsoka mainly here.
Yes. The girl.
Yeah. So to see actors in our actors cast or as her is very interesting. So it's already confirmed though. We have Ezra, we're getting Thrawn, we're getting Sabine, we're getting Hera, we're getting basically the entire Rebels cast. It's already confirmed. They've confirmed the cast already. That's not a shadow of a doubt. I am like 100. I will die on the hill saying that they've confirmed the cast. You can look it up, see who's all on that list. But yeah, we've got the cast. So it's more interesting to see where this show is going. Is it mainly of 100%? It's mainly of where's Thrawn, where's Ezra?
Yes.
That's the plot line, most likely. It may be like Mandalorian where we do side missions a lot before we get to our main plot points, which I'm perfectly fine with,
Same.
And that's what Bad Batch should be doing.
Like agreed.
But that's kind of like, I think everybody has that general idea. It's more of what direction is it going to take now? Are we like? I like the theory. I like my personal theory of it could be a trial for Ahsoka with the entire flashbacks. And it
Yes.
could Anakin could be teaching her new things.
Mm-hmm.
100%. It could be also like I have redeemed myself. I am sorry for everything I've done. Of whole of like I have to apologize to the people that I've wronged.
Exactly. Yes.
That's what we'd be seeing Hayden for. Which is gonna be actually really great to see Hayden as actual Anakin Skywalker. That'll
Yes.
be amazing again. Missed opportunity for Obi-Wan, but I'd be happy to see it for here. Um,
Yes.
but the trials, we're going to be seeing flashbacks. What flashbacks are we going to be seeing is a very interesting question. I would
Mm.
100% think possibility, I think me and Ava would both love some Clone Wars flashbacks.
Yes. Oh my gosh! Please. Oh my god. Oh my gosh! Like that. Oh my gosh. Clone Wars flashbacks with a real life Ahsoka would be so amazing and a dream. Uh, yeah, like like what I'm trying to say, right? Like a
Yeah,
dream come true. Yes, there we go. Like that. Oh my gosh, like that would be so incredible.
it would be. Um,
Rex, exactly.
I could see this. Wild take here.
Mm-hmm,
What would be the
mm-hmm.
Wolf Between Worlds coming back?
Oh, I mean, like I could see that. Like Ahsoka is alive because of it.
Yeah.
So no, so I could absolutely like see that. I'm making
Now,
a comeback.
here's an interesting theory.
Mm-hmm.
We're all happy to see Ezra, but we haven't taken to the account what Ezra has become now.
Oh.
Is Ezra going to be a different man completely?
Oh, that is true.
We've spent at least roughly 7-10 years that he's been left alone with Thrawn.
With Thrawn. Yeah. Oh. Is he gonna be still a good guy when he comes out, or is he gonna be a bad guy when he comes out of there?
Yeah, you never know. We don't know about that. Renzo brings up a great question, or brings up a great comment. Be badass to see Rex. I think
Yes.
it could happen. I think we could see a Rex.
Oh my gosh, like that would be so great.
It'd be amazing. It's all about theories. I don't think they've said anything about that yet. I could be wrong. Please feel free to fact check me if they said anything about Rex. If he's joining, if Tamora Morrison is coming back to play some clones, and the Rex be amazing to see all that good stuff. But it is interesting to see the path we can go with Ahsoka. A lot of speculation can be shown here, of
Yeah.
where we are heading to the future with this show.
Like, okay. So okay. So this is probably just me, like over thinking things, but I think Ahsoka has a much she has a much bigger a part to play in this than we think. Because think about it, like on the world between roles, the worlds, um, the Light Lady, she gave up her life to save Ahsoka, and then in Rebels, she is saved again, like in a place like that is linked to them. So she keeps on. So she keeps on kind of cheating death here, and I think that is for a reason. I think that something is trying to keep her alive for something.
I could agree with this because I think what is happening, we are building up to for this major storyline events.
Yes.
I believe we are building up to Thrawn coming back in full force and wreaking havoc to the New Republic.
Yes.
I could see them doing the Thrawn's revenge storyline of him coming back and him just wreaking the havoc that everybody's not going to see. Because in the Thrawn revenge storyline, he comes back and just basically the only way the New Republic wins against Thrawn is because one of Thrawn's only officers shoots him, and kills him on that scene. That's the only reason the New Republic won. So it will be interesting to see if what they're going to choose, if they're going to choose that storyline, how are they going to play it out? Especially, I do not want to see a nerf Thrawn. I want to see Thrawn being the smart tactical genius that he is. And I think Rebels delivered it perfectly,
Yes.
I want to see that Thrawn.
Yes. Also, I wonder if Thrawn is going to come back changed. Like, okay, like I guess it would be kind of a downer, like if he came back as now a good guy, but also I'm like that could happen, maybe.
Yeah, I can agree with you, but I don't think that's gonna be Thrawn's route. I
Yeah,
don't. I
yeah.
think they're gonna stick with the route that Thrawn is
A
a
bad
type of
guy.
genius that's gonna want to come back. You know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, Thrawn's not exactly a bad guy as well. He's just
And lost
doing.
everything.
He's just doing his things. You know.
Yeah.
But that'd be interesting to see where Ahsoka kind of takes her path off. And I, by the way, everybody, this is not gonna be the only time we're discussing Ahsoka. I do want to discuss it more and more. So not the only time, but we got roughly about like 10 more minutes here, 5 minutes, 5 more minutes here. So I want to just quickly transition over. I know we talked a lot about Mandalorian, everybody. This isn't we're not supposed to be reviewing, we're supposed to be, but still theorizing. But we're gonna be transitioning over to Acolyte real quick. Ava, I believe you don't
Yes.
really know what Acolyte is.
I have no idea. So
So
please
get
do
ready.
tell me.
Okay, so everybody here, so Acolyte, for everybody who doesn't know what Acolyte is going to be about, Acolyte is set, I believe, 400 years before the events of Phantom Menace.
Oh?
We are getting the end of the era of the High Republic era, which, if anyone doesn't know what the High Republic era is, it's where when the Jedi Order was at the height of its power and prime. Basically, they followed the will of the Force. They were doing exactly what they should be doing, protecting peace. But the underlying message is the Sith are returning.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Wait. We've been waiting for this for so long. Oh.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Like, we're finally getting it?
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for that.
So
that's
this shows
so
some set
beautiful.
photos of what is going on in Acolyte. We are mainly focusing on the Jedi Order here.
Okay.
But we're going to be focusing on other couple things. So here's some Twitter. So they've leaked some photos for us.
Let me see this. Oh,
So we
okay.
have right here.
Got some Jedi. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, it's a Wookiee. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we have a lot of leaked photos of what could be here, you know. Bounty hunters.
Oh my gosh.
It's all very interesting to see. You know, everybody's crying,
Oh.
everybody's happy for it, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, basically the overall setup for Acolyte is basically we're focusing on the Jedi Order at the end of its power, at the end of its prime. For anybody they don't know, how long did Master Yoda live?
900 years.
Yes, he's alive during the High Republic era.
Oh shit.
You are seeing some young Yoda if we get that.
Oh, that's gonna be so badass. Used armor and had. Yep.
Yeah, literally,
Yep.
it's when the Jedi were like,
Okay. How did the Jedi go from that to badass to like what? Sith Lord impossible. Just go deal with it. I guess like there's no way that you could possibly die. There's no way the Sith could be back, and then like the Sith is like 2 rooms away.
I understand why though they thought that. They basically the Sith been eradicated for over thousands of years. You know,
Like,
you don't.
but that is true.
Don't think much
That
of
is
it.
true. But I feel like they should have been kind of smarter than that to be like, wait, there's a possibility that a Sith could be back. Okay, let's not panic yet, but we should pay attention to this. And, like, we should make sure it's not a threat and make sure it's not anything bad.
So,
but no, but they were like so up there, like in, like basically like in the clouds, like what? Like everything's perfectly fine. That they were their own kind of downfall because of how blinded they were.
Yeah. So Ava, to really actually take a direct quote from Lucasfilm himself, Acolyte is a mystery thriller that will take viewers to a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. A former Padawan will reunite with their Jedi Master to investigate a series of crimes, but the forces they confront are more sinister than they've ever anticipated. We're most likely possibly seeing Plagueis.
Oh, okay.
Plagueis and his master.
Wait. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that. Oh my gosh, like that would be so badass. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're seeing some serious shit. This is like if
Like
everybody
this
wants to
is
think
a
of
big
Acolyte,
ass.
it is a literal buddy cop thriller in a kind of sense. They're
Yes.
investigating crimes. It's really what the Jedi did is investigate shit. It's
Yeah.
what they kind of did to get their ideas across. So
Mhm.
and my personal theory for Acolyte is the crimes they will be investigating are Sith-like crimes, and it will be
Mhm.
them investigating to the Sith. And most likely, this will begin the step towards the downfall of the Jedi. Because what will
Yes.
happen is it could be two options here. They're probably going to find Sith and take care of them, or deal in our way. Basically, it's going to lead to the path of the Jedi being like, "Oh, that's okay. They're dead now. We took care of them like 200 years ago." Yeah. Yeah, no. So acolyte is so you're still having the rule of two. We're still having the rule of two for the Sith Order, it's the Sith Empire
Mhm.
here. So
Mhm.
you'll most likely see two Sith. Plagueis and his master. That is my personal theories of who we're going to see.
Because
Um,
this is way before Palpatine was born. So
yeah.
yeah.
I would love to see you on Palpatine show though.
Okay. Honestly, that would be badass.
But
I just don't like the wrinkle face.
yeah, personally, you would like Matt Smith playing the young Palpatine.
Damn it, you're not wrong. Okay, fair.
Which is also, hey, you're gonna be so upset about this, but it
What?
was basically confirmed that they had a young Palpatine clips in Rise of Skywalker, played by Matt Smith.
Oh my gosh! No, not my boy! No! Damn it. Fine, fine. You win this argument. Just because it's Matt Smith. And that's the only reason.
Yeah, hey, but yeah. So, like I'm saying though, is that the acolyte is going to show the downfall of the Empire, or not? Sorry, not the Empire. It's my bad. It's showing the downfall of the Republic, or mainly of the Jedi Order, because we're at the end of the High Republic era. I think we're going to be most likely personally seeing the Jedi begin to be more involved with politics, getting involved with the Senate. They're no longer just investigating crimes at the good of the world; they're investigating crimes for the Senate now. That is
Yes.
probably what you're going to see the transition era to. And you're going to see really how great they were to now we're beginning to fall and begin this giant snowball effect.
Yes.
It is probably the Sith playing their games of getting the Jedi to that elite level of the state,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be very interesting. And I really hope they nail it in the bag.
Yes. Oh, I. That is going to be such a beautiful thing. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for that now. Oh.
Yeah. Now, don't worry, everybody. We'll be discussing Acolyte and Ahsoka and more of the future of direction of Star Wars in another later episode, most likely next week's episode, which will probably be airing around the same time on Friday. We reached the hour mark, though. That's how long we're going to run for today. Thank you for everybody that joined us today. I'm happy to have you all back. I'm happy to be back here as well. Happy to be a part of doing my own thing, my own episodes. Don't worry, Sundari Command Updates is still a part of the Sundari podcast system. It is just an episodes where I will be hosting and talk about the future direction and all the news updates and the Star Wars community and for Lucasfilm itself. So I respect. Wait a minute.
Oh.
I want to disagree. I respectfully disagree with you on the Plagueis. If it's the Sith Empire, like the older Republic game, it's going to have a lot more than two Sith. Yes, Chief, but the Acolyte takes place during the Rule of Two era, where Darth Bane eradicated most of the Sith. We're not seeing any Sith Empire. That's where the High Republic takes place. Is that there are really no Sith at this point. An interesting twist factor that you could see is the Bogan Collective coming into play. Bogan Collective were basically dark side users, but they weren't really Sith. But there are more of them. So that's also could possibly be what it is, but it's most likely going to be the Rule of Two. I like that theory though, Chief, but keep it in mind. Don't take my thing as facts and canon. Keep that in mind though. Chief will hopefully be back next episode as well. Ava, thank you for joining us today, and Chief, thank you for joining me as well. Basically, how we do the signing off here is basically. So my name is Shane. You can follow me at here. You can follow me here on Sundari Broadcast System and subscribe here to get the latest updates and news updates for Sundari Command Updates. You can also follow me on TikTok, King Faye Official. Basically, just type in my name. You'll find me there on TikTok. That can lead you to Discord, which will lead you to a bunch of other Discords as well. Happy to have everybody here. Happy to see everybody here. And then Ava, take us away with you as well.
Hello. Like what's called? I got a Twitch, I got a Twitch, a TikTok, and a and a channel on the YouTube. So like if you look up the egg, that will be me.
There we go. Chief, where you can follow him is you basically look up Chief X Hawk on Twitch. He'll be streaming there as well. You can also join. You'll also be able to join his Discord and a bunch of other things as well there. So yeah, give Chief a follow, give Sundari Broadcast a follow, and give Ava the Egg a follow. Thank you for joining us. Happy to have all of you. Love you all. Take care and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.